Yeah, it's Johnny Grube from WildManTraining.com. I want to talk real quick about what's going on in society today. I've talked about weakness. We all have our weak times in our lives. But what happens is when we give in to our weaknesses. That's when we go to booze and drugs and porn and all kind of other things. Like right about now where everybody's locked in their house. Who knows what's going to happen to these people? People that lost their jobs, are they going to be more likely to go back to the booze, the drugs, the porn? Are they going to there going to be more suicides, more domestic violence? Hey man, that's what most people are not going to figure out. Now, one thing I think it's funny is that when I make a generalized comment about a situation, I always have somebody who gets upset. They get offended. The reason these people get offended is because they have low self-esteem. And they feel that what I just said was directed at them. And if that's the case, they have a bigger problem than me. These are the guys that when the government said, time for lockdown, get in your houses, stay in, go nowheres, they went in their house and they started crying and complaining for everybody else to stay in their house. They're sheep. They're easily led. Okay? These are the same people that look to ex-drug addicts and ex-alcoholics as some type of hero, instead of looking at the people that never actually did these drugs, or if they did drugs, they didn't become alcoholics or they didn't become drug addicts. And that's a problem today. See, I never criticize success. Never. I never criticize people that are doing well. I only make criticisms of the people that are constantly trying, intentionally failing. They do it on purpose and they fuck it up for the rest of us. Because when they fuck up, the government feels they got to step in, and what do? They take it out on the people that are doing better. And these people that get upset about the criticism are the guys that just feel bad about themselves. See, I've said it before, I'm 52 years old, I got 4 grown kids, all millennials. All of my kids are living on their own. There's no kids living in my house. My oldest is 34, my youngest is 22. All but one have children. They're all raising a family. People can laugh because I'm a blue-collar worker, but in this time where 10 million people are unemployed, luckily and thankfully, I have my job. My wife has her job. My kids have their jobs. So I must be doing something right, because my kids are raising their own kids. They have families. They're out living on their own. They are still working, as I am. But yet people think because I'm a blue-collar worker or I say things that upset people, that somehow people can't learn from me. And I really don't care. But I must have done something right, because my kids, they're raising their own kids. And they're raising good kids. We don't walk around in shitty clothes. We don't walk around we don't go to the stores in pajama bottoms and slippers. We all have our teeth. Nobody's a drunk. Nobody's a drug addict. So, I will criticize. I'll criticize the people that affect my life. If you don't like it, look in the mirror, man. I'm not your problem. You're your problem. Later.